Let's move on to our next chapter and go deeper into the 5 pillars of our strategy as outlined in the beginning: product range and positioning, operational performance, alternative powertrain collaborations and partnerships, and finally, lifecycle services. Let me start by setting out where our business is today in terms of products and positioning. We have a well-diversified portfolio and good market presence across a range of important commercial vehicle areas, including powertrain. Our powertrain business, FPT Industrial, is a global leader for on- and off-highway solutions, and it accounts for about a quarter of our sales. We have a very strong position in diesel and gas and are expanding our zero-emission and carbon-neutral offerings from a very good base. In light commercial vehicles, which also represents a quarter of our sales, we have an excellent footprint with a full and diverse offering of competitive products, such as professional cab chassis, for example, where we have 25% of the European market. The medium and heavy truck segment, accounting for almost 30% of our sales, is an area where we have pioneered CNG and LNG applications, and as a result are by far the leader in those with a significant market share. We are also a strong player in alternative propulsion for the bus segment, with a leading position in electric and natural gas buses in Europe. This has helped us both gain and defend our position in Europe with a 26% market share in heavy buses, which is an important segment for us, generating 14% of our sales. Specialty, which includes firefighting and defense-related vehicles, is our smallest business at 7% and is built on highly customized products and operations and specialized teams in their respective fields. We have strength, scale, and enviable positioning in some very interesting markets, where our ability to move quickly, partner well, and drive innovation add real value. As you can see, Iveco Group has a product range to be proud of and market shares we can defend and grow. We are not yet where we want to be in each segment, but we know what we need to do and to get there. Innovation, collaboration, and flawless execution will be central to achieving our goals. Let's look first at light commercial vehicles, where we have a full lineup of products with real strengths in the upper end of the weight range. We are pushing ahead to build on our success here. Products like our all-new electric Daily with its modular platform, which will be rolled out in the fourth quarter next year, is expected to become the reference for electrification in its segment. Overall, we have good products, good positioning, good profitability, and a solid market share. So we need to maintain our focus, developing and delivering the right products to ensure it continues to be an area of strength for us. Medium and heavy is an important segment. It is a sizable market with a lot of room for us to grow and is subject to profound industrial change. We are already on the road to repositioning this business and are seeing the benefits. Since the launch of our connected S-Way, we improved our market share in 2020 and increased it further in 2021. So we now have a bigger share of a big market, and we've done this without sacrificing on price. Quite the contrary. Today, we are offering a better quality and more suitable product, and that momentum we aim to maintain. You will also see new connected services to support the total cost of ownership for customers. We have further complemented our vehicle lineup with a tray, battery electric, and fuel cell trucks, resulting from our partnership with Nikola. Which means by 2024, Iveco Group will be one of the very few OEMs offering a full range of heavy-duty trucks running on renewable liquid, gaseous, as well as electric fuels. Many of our innovations and digital advances concern this segment. But there's still room to improve our profitability, as it is clearly not yet close to where it could be. Again, on buses, we are well positioned and are, for instance, the recognized European leader in intercity buses. We intend not only to defend this position, but to take on the market leader. Two of the real opportunities for us here are the addition of greater connectivity to our offering and the expansion of our zero-emission vehicles, where, as I mentioned earlier, we have real strength. Specialty is quite a niche market as vehicles are mission-specific and require particular engineering skills. It's also a market we excel in due to our incredible engineering capability and customer-centric approach. Take firefighting. We produce a fire engine with the highest ladder in the world. In defense, we have a comprehensive lineup of wheeled platforms from trucks to heavy protected vehicles. Our profitability in this segment will be helped by an economic recovery, given the customer base is centered on public services and budgets. So our goal is to maintain our position by creating unique, best-in-class products while pushing into new niches where our capabilities give us an edge. In powertrain, we are a global leader with a complete portfolio of on- and off-highway products. We have pioneered key innovations such as electric axles for cars and trucks. We believe we can be the reference player as the international combustion engine market consolidates, while at the same time expanding further in electric propulsion systems for the zero-emission future. Central to improving our profitability across all segments is the step change in our gross margin, as outlined before. We focus here mainly on two types of initiatives in our company-wide transformation program called DRIVE: commercial and operational excellence. The commercial group encompasses a broad excellence program covering our entire sales frontline and service execution, focusing on tailored solutions, vehicle uptime, remarketing of used vehicles, and improved proximity across the entire customer journey, from buying to replacing vehicles. Furthermore, growing the third-party business in on-highway and off-highway for our FPT industrial business is their prime commercial target and is an area where we have made good progress already. Annalisa Stupenengo, Chief Operations Officer of Iveco Group, will now share with you what she and her team are doing in terms of initiatives to deliver operational excellence and greater sustainability.
As we move into a new era for Iveco Group, we have opportunities all around us. Seizing them requires energy, dedication, and courage. And I can tell you that these characteristics are all deeply rooted in our Iveco Group DNA. They will drive our delivery of a step change in profitability. Good day to everyone, wherever you are joining us from. My name is Annalisa Stupenengo, and today I'm talking to you from our operations hub in Turin. We are building our operations strategy, keenly aware that nearly half of Iveco Group's growth from our current to our future profitability will come from 5 main areas: our logistic ecosystem, manufacturing processes, telematics applications, direct material cost, product quality. In all of these, our customer remain always at the center of our approach. Delivering excellence in these 5 areas is what motivates us every day. So let me give you some insight into how we are working. We are redesigning an extended logistic ecosystem, targeting missing part reduction and product tracking. In processes where it's possible, we have replaced plastic with paper, eliminating around 15%. We are also adopting intermodal transport, mixing on-road travel with ship and train travel within Europe. This reduces lead time by 9% and improves tracking by 10%, while increasing the sustainability of our operations. At our parts depot, we'll continue anticipating customer needs. We are investing in spare parts logistic engineering, introducing new sustainable packaging, and further upgrading our depot automation. While connecting more and more vehicles to our customer rooms for real-time monitoring, we leverage on data from connected units to optimize forecast accuracy. We expect 70% of the commercial vehicles leaving our plants to be connected by 2023, and our goal is to reach 100% by 2025. The innovations we are using in manufacturing and across all our operation areas serve as benchmarks for how we can reduce complexity and bureaucracy. In particular, we aim to leverage data-driven workflow analysis in our best practice plans and new manufacturing concepts to extract and implement learnings at our other site. I'll give you some examples. Our Madrid plant reduced the inventory cycle from 20 days to 11 through its drone project. The quality team at our Heulieu-Basse plant in Rothé, France, replaced paper manuals with an e-book system, not only eliminating paper, but also gaining 2 hours per day in processing and 3 hours per vehicle in recovery time. And our Tech Academy in Turin uses 3D scanning and printing to replace obsolete parts on older machinery and build parts for prototypes, spending 100 times less per part and delivering within 1 week instead of 3. These types of action not only build profitability, they also foster an Apple culture of constant improvement and idea generation. Process optimization cannot be set apart from new telematics applications and other technologies that we are rolling out extensively in all our premises. We have increased the statistical process controls and are using predictive maintenance tools at our driveline plant in Turin and our Suzzara plant in northern Italy, reducing human error and tracking 100% of machine wear and use. And the newly unveiled Nikola Tre manufacturing facility in Ulm, Germany, features a final assembly process designed for electric-borne vehicles. When we talk about operations, we are referring to our extended team, including supply partners who are just as committed as we are to raise the level of our products and services. Having navigated the coronavirus pandemic together and align our efforts to combat it, we reinforce our strong ties, cementing relationships that are based on shared values. Now, we are resuming face-to-face meetings to help further consolidate this long-term relationship. Working with transparency and mutual trust, we tackle needs in advance and create efficiencies. We are developing an integrated approach to supply chain optimization and redesigning purchasing processes together to reduce waste and redundancies. In this ongoing effort to lift profitability, we never lose sight of our top priority: to protect the safety and well-being of our employees, suppliers, and customers. All our workplaces, whether a plant, an office, or a depot, continue to fully implement prevention measures and controls. Our people respect these protocols, and our supply partners commit to these same standards. In the various initiatives I have described today, it is clear that sustainability underpins all areas of our operation. We are constantly reinforcing our strong commitment to doing business responsibly and will continue action that positively impact environmental, social and governance aspects, hitting key targets along the way. Here are some examples. 21 of our plants already derive 100% of their total energy consumption from renewable sources, and we aim to reach 100% by 2030. We will continue our focus on reducing water withdrawal while increasing recycling. Examples of initiatives implemented include a rainwater collection system at our plants in Annonay, France, and Cordoba, Argentina, and our reverse osmosis system in Bourbon-Lancy, France. These efforts will allow us to reach our target of recycling 60% of the water at Iveco Group's plants in the next 5 years. We are also working to forge even greater partnerships with our suppliers, designing and building together even more sustainable products, both in terms of life cycle approach and reducing the carbon footprint. Further evidence of this commitment is our 2026 target of decreasing absolute CO2 emissions derived from purchased goods and services by 20% versus 2021. As we prepare to launch Iveco Group, I can assure you not only that our operation will continue to be sustainable, safe and efficient, but also that our quality offer will meet the current and future needs of our customers. Serving as ambassador of these are our market-leading products. The Iveco S-Way is a total cost of ownership champion. The new Iveco Daily range is one of the most flexible in its class. FPT industrial engines power the STEM 12 Fire rescue boat. Iveco Crossway is the undisputed leader in the intercity buses, and Iveco Defense Vehicles deliver the multivax van to the Italian COVID Emergency Commissioner for Vaccine Transport. On the road to our independence, we are just at the beginning of what we can achieve for our customers and so for our investors. Gerrit, the energy and the passion of the team is tangible. We are ready to enter this next exciting era, building an Iveco Group that will be something special and setting new standards to create value all around. Thank you. Back to you now.
Thank you, Annalisa, for giving everyone a glimpse of how excited we are to move into this next phase. Marco and Annalisa covered a number of our sustainability initiatives. Our zero-emission and alternative propulsion portfolio is extensive, and we will add to it substantially in the coming years. We are well on the road to having a full spectrum offering, providing the right solutions for every customer mission in medium and heavy vehicles, light commercial vehicle and buses, and helping them to manage their total cost of ownership and environmental footprint at the same time. In 2024, jointly with Nicola, we will have added battery and hydrogen electric vehicles to our heavy lineup in Europe, providing even more options for our regional and long-haul delivery customers. The introduction in 2023 of battery electric vehicles for light commercial vehicles, which addresses the urban and regional delivery segment, will complement our existing natural gas offering for that market. Our battery electric city buses have been in operation for a number of years already. And by the end of second quarter 2023, our bus portfolio is set to include battery electric city buses for intercity transportation as well, underpinning our market-leading position in that segment. At that point, we'll also have introduced hydrogen fuel cell-powered buses for urban mobility, and then we'll extend this innovation as well to include intercity buses and coaches by mid-2026. In just 4 years, we believe we will have the perfect combination of zero-emission vehicles available for each of these applications, complemented by our lineup of CNG and LNG powertrains, which provide CO2-neutral propulsion when running on renewable biomethane. I talked to you earlier about our approach to collaborating and partnering and why it is so important to us. Let me now turn to how we go about it. Principally, we expect to add 1 or 2 meaningful partnerships per year with companies that can collaborate with us in one of 3 specific clusters: product technology and know-how, service and energy ecosystem, or new markets and business models. Our aim is always to structure these relationships so that any success is a joint success. We are already working with a range of companies across the 3 clusters, and these partnerships and collaborations have been instrumental in helping us bring innovative solutions to market more quickly. Let's look at some of our more recent partnerships and collaborations, summarized in a short video.
Courage to dare. Conviction to drive. Collaboration to deliver. Here at Iveco Group, We believe the road to our future is deeply linked to the power of partnership. Finding new ways of thinking, of designing, and developing advanced solutions. To a new era, we're bringing new energy, not least in our plans for the development of electric and alternative propulsion fleets. Back in 2019, we brought together Iveco's proven expertise and established footprint with Nikola Corporation. This produced a uniquely powerful partnership that has hit all the major milestones at record speed, opening an exciting new chapter in our sustainable transport story. Our two companies share a pathfinding zero-emissions vision. Together, our teams have designed a modular platform capable of hosting both fuel cell and battery propulsion technologies, starting with the Nikola Tre heavy-duty truck. Production of the first Nikola Tre battery electric vehicle will begin by the end of this year, and we plan to enter production of the Nikola Tre fuel cell electric vehicle by the end of 2023. Another example of our open, value-creating approach has seen us come together with Amazon, Alexa, and AWS to pioneer a solution to one of the biggest challenges truck and delivery drivers face today.
Alexa, ask my Iveco what is the problem.
I am not detecting any problems from your vehicle on the system.
I knew it.
We co-developed Driver Pal, a new Alexa-enabled solution that builds on Iveco algorithms to help drivers stay safer on the road, using voice commands in their native language to manage their journeys and facilitate multilingual communication. We're moving to adopt key Amazon innovation mechanisms to drive all future product development, strengthening the culture of innovation across the company and with our dealers. Building on the AWS cloud will enable Iveco Group to test, evolve, and apply new ideas faster and at lower cost and risk, decreasing time to market and driving long-term growth. And will open a dedicated innovation hub in the US in 2022. We've also agreed to supply Amazon Middle Mile fleet with S-Way natural power vehicles as part of Amazon's goal of decarbonizing its fleet operations. And Iveco Group is signing the Climate Pledge, which Amazon co-founded and which commits us to be net zero carbon by 2040, 10 years ahead of the Paris Agreement. Further, we are pursuing other pragmatic, customer-centric partnerships that aim to make a real difference in our industry. Jointly with Plus, we will soon be testing levels 3 and 4 in autonomous driving on public roads. And with Sender and CO3, we're driving efficiency by combining our GPS tracking and vehicle data with a freight hauling platform in real time. Iveco Group's global reach will help us capitalize on these existing, emerging, and exciting opportunities for growth. With our 8 fantastic brands and a range of innovative partnerships, we're on the road to a new energy future, designing, producing, and selling great vehicles and powertrain solutions, delivering for all our stakeholders.
In September this year, we revealed to the public not only the production version of the Nikola Tre battery electric, but also the fuel cell range extended prototype, as well as our joint venture production site in Ulm, Germany, capable of producing up to 3,000 electric trucks per year. A lot has been written and posted about these two pioneering products. However, let me emphasize that this is probably the first ever electric-born modular platform for articulated US Class 8 and European heavy-duty tractors hosting both energy sources, battery electric for the more regional missions up to 500 kilometers and fuel cell range extensions for hauling up to 800 kilometers in its first generation. And let's not forget These are the first generation vehicles competing in the toughest heavy-duty missions against very well-established fossil diesel solutions, which has had more than a century and many generations of vehicles to reach their current highly fuel-efficient and weight-optimized state. Quite an exciting challenge for our engineers to take on. Iveco Group and Nikola delivered this milestone within 2 years of starting our partnership in several 100-day sprints. This has been quite a surge in development speed for us, which we aim to carry over to other areas of Iveco Group. The battery electric tray will enter production at the end of this year for the United States market. The European version will follow in 2023 with its fuel cell sister tray coming towards the end of that year. AWS is a great example of Iveco Group's type of collaboration. We started to discuss the idea over the summer of 2019 and diligently worked through several iterations in our joint teams until we could finally launch DriverPaul, which is in our 2022 Daily and S-Way, which both entered production earlier this year. The take rate of DriverPaul in our long-haul S-Way version already today sits well above 50%. Earlier this year, we began working with Plus, a global leader in self-drive truck technology. By combining their autonomous driving expertise, Plus Drive, with our strength in heavy trucks development and propulsion systems, we will be able to bring vehicles with level 3 to 4 advanced driving support systems to market. ADAS level 4 means these vehicles would not require human interaction in most circumstances and would provide our customers with fuel-efficient and safe, scalable and sustainable self-driving vehicles. Our powertrain business FPT has partnered with Microvast since 2020 to design and assemble in-house high-voltage battery packs, which will be offered to both Iveco Group as well as other customers. As Marco mentioned, it is expected that these batteries will be the power behind our new electric daily vehicles launched next year. Microvast is a market leader in ultra-fast charging, long-life batteries powering systems with superior safety. It's another example of us working with partners to accelerate the shift from traditional fuels to a more sustainable future. I've taken you through our products and our partnerships, so let me now turn to the pillar of lifecycle services. Our objective is to provide connected and sustainable services that meet the needs of our customers in a rapidly evolving and increasingly demanding consumer context. Our services span the full life cycle of our products. Customers' expectations when operating our products are very clearly framed. A short delivery time is not sufficient anymore given the required precision in the expected time of arrival of vehicles that has been enabled by connectivity. Theoretical cost efficiency won't make a difference if the certainty and predictability of cost in an actual operation of a vehicle isn't there. And finally, it is important to clarify that carbon neutrality and zero emissions are two different things in the way they are used today. Zero emissions refers to tailpipe emissions, while carbon neutrality considers emissions from the entire value chain, of which tailpipe is only one element. Both need to be considered, and solutions will vary depending on the application. On purchasing, we are meeting our customers' requirements for cost efficiency and certainty by providing financing solutions through Iveco Group Capital that are specifically tailored to them, such as Click and Pay. Digital services provided by Iveco On supports our customers in a number of ways, including improving the reliability, safety and efficiency of their fleets and helping them to deliver their own goods and services on time. Flexible maintenance and repair, which Iveco Service provides, is also a key contributor to a customer's cost efficiency. At the same time, customers want to be and want us to be responsible citizens, and we are embedding sustainability throughout our customer services network. Through our OK Trucks brand, we are able to offer a full range of pre-owned vehicles that are safe, reliable, and guaranteed by Iveco. OK Trucks operates in 20 countries, has a good digital presence and a team of professionals who ensure customers get a full value for money solution tailored to their specific needs. So as a leasing contract comes to an end and we help recycle the vehicle to a new owner, maximizing the residual value is key for us. Carbon neutrality and zero emissions is also central to the thinking behind our service offering. We don't just provide vehicles that enable customers to meet their own ESG aims. We offer financial support to help them make the transition to these more environmentally friendly products. As I mentioned a moment ago, Iveco On is our brand for digital and connected services. Today, connected services are available for all our new trucks as well as some of our older models. Marco showed you our customer room at work. Better fleet management and greater efficiency mean savings for our customers. We provide them with the tools to both realize these savings, benefiting their bottom line, as well as drive their top-line growth through greater availability of vehicles. They also help to improve road and driver safety and provide environmental benefits through better utilization and keeping vehicles running well. Such technology provides the foundations for the solutions we offer.